Russian tanks are moving in for an assault. They are getting close to Ukrainian lines. The trenches are dangerously near. The Ukrainians are expecting the attack.
Сказал бы, что не нравится, но что-то в этом есть. Как тебе обстановка? Самое подходящее слово.
2 tanks, an APC, and an MTLB carrying ammo are involved in this assault. 2 Russians are also shelling Ukrainian positions from a distance.
Пацанам? Не продублировал, да?
One of the tanks deploys a smoke screen. Meanwhile, Ukrainian troops are preparing a Javelin. The convoy keeps advancing, firing at Ukrainian positions. The Ukrainians return fire. The Javelin hits its target. The convoy halts after the hit. The crew reacts instantly and runs to the MTLB, but that was a huge mistake. A Ukrainian soldier is already preparing to launch a second missile. A direct hit. Drone operators are ordered to engage. The drones head towards their targets. A Ukrainian tank joins the fight. From a long distance, it opens fire on that part of the convoy. Another hit. The assault seems to stall, but the infantry is still in serious danger. A Russian tank keeps on firing from a distance. It lands close, but the real threat lies ahead.
Прийняли, плюс у мене... блять! ГПшечка заряджена. Сука, гаряча. Якщо що, то буду цинкувати.
In addition to the shelling, the Russians send a drone towards Ukrainian tree lines.
Захожу.
The Ukrainian forces spot it just in time and open fire.
FPV. Да.
Suddenly, one of the rifles of the soldiers jams.
Нельзя так делать, блядь. Затыкание. Пацанов там прям. Уже. Блядь, автомат заклинился, казнул на.
Cluster munitions and drones are now being used. A drone drops a bomb on an APC. An FPV drone strikes a tank. The APC catches fire, and the flames reach its ammo. Let's take a look at that again. A massive explosion turns the APC into dust. Another bomber heads towards its target. The drone drops an explosive directly onto the tanker's roof. The hit sets off the smoke launcher. The attack has completely failed. Another part of the convoy moves towards Ukrainian defenders. It's a Russian tank and an APC. Ukrainian drone operators take up their positions. Russian troops dismount from a second APC. A single drone strike stops one of the vehicles. Meanwhile, enemy troops approach the tree line where Ukrainian forces are located. One Ukrainian soldier steps out and makes it clear they won't surrender without a fight. The tank keeps on attacking. The next hit does not penetrate its thick armor. Several more strikes are also ineffective. Multiple operators are doing everything they can to keep the Russian tank from getting any closer. But they fail to do so. Ukrainian scouts closely monitor the enemy troops. There they are. Ukrainians return fire. The commander tells the soldiers to listen carefully and shoot when they can. They follow the orders exactly. The tank reaches the tree line and becomes an easy target. A drone pierces its armor. Flames engulf the tank. And the APC has already turned into a charred chunk of metal. A Ukrainian soldier comes up with a plan and says that all he needs is cover. His comrades back him up. Later, they repeat the same tactic. A shell lands very close to the Russians. At the same time, the last armored vehicle is spotted. It is a Rakushka APC. A drone hits it directly, but it continues to move. It keeps on going and looks like nothing can stop it. But no, a hit to the track stops the vehicle. The next drone flies straight inside. Great job. The tension is building, and a Ukrainian soldier throws several grenades. Another one provides cover. Recon confirms the throw was a success. Excellent work. The next day, a new attack begins. Two APCs move down the road. Ukrainian drone pilots arrive at the position. This spot is perfect for intercepting the enemy. The trenches are hidden under thick foliage. A soldier prepares the first drone for the strike. The two APCs are now very close. The first drone is ready and flies out to meet the enemy. It scores the first hit. That APC then hits a landmine. A third APC arrives. There it is there. A Ukrainian drone hits that one too. Smoke can now be seen. One more precision strike ends the attack. All three APCs are now in flames. The drones have stopped the enemy from getting any closer. The attack has failed, but it's not the only one in this sector. These are the consequences of yet another assault. Burning armor no longer looks so intimidating. The drones deliver final strikes to ensure these charred chunks of metal can no longer harm anyone again. You might have noticed that we are trying to make every video as high quality as possible, using graphics, sound design, and original scripts. We sincerely hope you're enjoying our videos. Now let's switch to another direction. This is another attack where the Javelin played a key role. Ukrainian forces react quickly and launch drones. Artillery is also ready to strike.
Заряжен!
It makes the first move. Right after that, a drone strike ensues. Let's watch from another angle. Here, we see that the lead tank in the column has been hit, but even still, the column moves forward with confidence. It must be stopped. A Ukrainian soldier steps out of the bushes and fires a javelin. The missile hits the target precisely. The tank is now damaged, but still moves down the road with another tin can. The Russians stop. Apparently the damage was critical. A drone strike prevents them from evacuating the crew. The APC tries to escape and leaves its soldiers behind. This was a fatal mistake. An enormous explosion destroys that tin can. Let's watch that again. Here, the assault continues. Take a look. This APC makes it to its destination, but here is what happens next. A powerful explosion tears the vehicle apart, turning it into a fireball with plumes of black smoke. The fire keeps on raging, engulfing what is left of the tin can. Next, it's up to the drones. One strike disables the APC. Next, it is immediately finished off. Here comes the next target. A drone stops a Russian APC. The madness continued the next day. Ukrainian artillerymen are informed that there's work for them to do. They are ready to engage. Here, we see Russian armored vehicles getting closer and closer. But then, a precision artillery strike blows up the target along with its ammunition. Let's watch that again. Here, the APC is destroyed, and several others are damaged. One of them is targeted by drones for a finishing blow. This tank also becomes a victim of the Ukrainian artillery. It's been damaged by shrapnel and burns to ashes. Take a look at what's left behind after this strike. The fire reaches the ammo and gives us a spectacular fireworks display. This time, the Russians are also attacking from multiple flanks. A Ukrainian drone picks out a BMP-2 and scores a direct hit. Then, we see that an APC is stopped and blocking the one behind it. Apparently the field was mined, and the Russians didn't want to take the risk. The next target for the Ukrainian drone is this tank. It's a direct hit. A Russian APC is spotted nearby. From the attacking drone's camera, we can see that it's already being shelled by Ukrainian artillery. The drone delivers a precise strike, and the APC tries to flee. The smoking APC almost gets away, but an ATGM is already closing in. A massive explosion tears the APC to pieces. Some truly outstanding work.